left my tripod at school. Oh, let me go find the one that's here. Let me turn off that music so I don't get copyrighted, even though it's Duckworth. I love Duckworth. I'm gonna go see Duckworth today. Okay. I haven't done this in so long here. This is so weird. I don't know. A bird just flew into the window. Oh my god, is he okay? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Oh my god, did you miss me? I missed you. It's been a while. It's been a very long time actually. It's been since I sat back in this spot, which is a long time. It's been, I think January 30th is the last time I uploaded, which is kind of sad because that's a really long time, basically the whole time that I was at school, so I missed the entire semester. Oops. Really have an excuse because I don't think I feel the need for an excuse, to be honest. YouTube is like what I do in my free time for my fun time. And I know that, like, I guess I promised consistent uploads, but again, it's not my job. So when I didn't feel inclined, when I didn't feel comfortable, when I didn't feel motivated, I didn't create. I think that's how it should be, you know? I'm not gonna break my back over this, and especially over reading.
Did not feel better for long. Yeah, basically what I learned this week, and honestly I filmed it for a vlog that I was doing, and then I don't think I'm going to put that footage because I was just like hysterically depressed. What I learned is that I'm not doing a good job of here right now, and it's directly correlated to my media consumption. About like 12 hours after I filmed this video, I got like wildly and violently ill for like a week, and so I was like watching a lot of TV on my phone a lot, and it's just very heavily correlated to my mental health. My media consumption is very heavily correlated to my mental health. So my media consumption was at a peak, at the highest it's been in months, the whole semester, and I was doing awful as a result of it. I'm only saying this right now because it is a high testament to the fact that, like, bro, I promise you, when I don't feel like doing YouTube, I'm not going to. You guys can see from the fact that I haven't uploaded in 5 months, but I'm being so serious right now. I'm not going to get stressed out because of YouTube, and I don't say this as like a back off of me kind of thing. I'm just saying, like, I'm gonna fall off the grid, and I hope you guys understand. I really do, because I love YouTube. I loved YouTube for a really long time, and I've always wanted to create, and now I've got like this community of people who for some reason like hearing me talk. I want to keep that pure in my head, and that means when I need to fall back, I'm gonna fall back, and I hope that you all quasi understand. I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't know.
My first thing on my list of life updates is that I was on a game show. I was on Jeopardy. Yeah, I'm sure you have seen this, and because of that is why I'm assuming I gained about 200 subscribers since I last spoke to you, which was genuinely shocking because I just haven't posted, and I don't gain subscribers normally, to be honest. So when when I logged back into my YouTube studio and I saw that I didn't have 2.5 but I had 2.7k, I was like, where'd y'all come from? Probably from Jeopardy, I'm assuming. So I was a quarterfinalist. I did not make it past the quarterfinals. That's fine though, I'm not like, it was fun. I was on the show. I've always wanted to be on Jeopardy. It's been a dream of mine my whole life. I've always watched Jeopardy with my dad and with my family, and so I had gotten an email the fall of my freshman year about taking the Anytime test, that's the Jeopardy test, for the college tournament that they were interested in starting up again. So I was like, you know, why not? Why not take the test? I thought it would be funny laughs because I love watching it with my family, like I said. So I took the test, and I didn't hear anything for a while, so I was like, okay. I mean, honestly, I wasn't like anything because I just took the test, and they said if you don't hear anything, then you don't hear anything. So I just was kind of moving on with my life, not really thinking about it, and then I kept getting called back every single round. I didn't realize that I was going to get called back, and I did, and that's kind of what led me here. So I think whenever Jeopardy's brought up in my life, I get asked an arsenal of questions surrounding like, how did I get on, and did I study, and those kinds of things. And so I can answer that pretty easily with, how did I get on? I took a test. Did I study? I did not. I did not study at all, because I'm gonna say it right here, I don't think Jeopardy, or at least for me, was a game of knowledge. It was more a game of memory for me. I always use an example of an episode that I saw one time where they had asked for the name of a railroad tycoon that was nicknamed the Commodore, and that was just like really out of left field for me. I had no idea what the question like was asking, and I was just watching it. This was not when I was on. This was just one that I was watching with my family, and I had remembered that Vanderbilt University's mascot is a Commodore. So I was like, oh, Cornelius Vanderbilt, and that was the answer. So it's really just a game of memory, at least for me.
I'd like to explain myself a little bit further here. I say that because I know that the way I explained it and hearing it, it literally just sounds like I just know those things. Like it is a game of knowledge and not memory. But when I am referring to it, I'm saying like I don't have an in-depth knowledge of railroads or of the history of Tennessee. I just don't know shit about that. What I do know is what I said. So it's like the memory of me hearing that fact that one time. And perhaps you can call that knowledge, but I just don't, like, because I don't know anything about it. Like, if you ask me, like, oh, what did he do? Dude, I don't know. Perhaps you can just call it surface knowledge. I really don't know. I hope you understand what I was trying to say. I hope you do. Maybe you don't.
Because I don't know anything about railroads, I don't know anything about Vanderbilt, but I just remembered that one thing. So that's the kind of example that I always use when people ask me, like, how do you do well on Jeopardy? I mean, I didn't win, so I don't know if you want to call me doing well. Down to Los Angeles to film, and it was so much fun. I've never been on a TV set before, obviously never been on TV before. So that was just an amazing experience that I think I'll definitely treasure forever. I have a fun fact for the rest of my life, and it's definitely followed me thus far. Oh, Claire, you're from Jeopardy. Is it? Like, yeah, I am. And I hope I don't sound obnoxious when I say that. It's just like funny. It also, Jeopardy kind of gave me like a bit of a social media aversion. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I saw a lot of things when I was like awaiting my episode that a lot of my fellow contestants had to deal with social media wise, and it definitely gave me an aversion to social media. I had already kind of begun a hiatus with YouTube, but it just gave me more of a reason to not be interested in opening my phone up. I still have Instagram and Twitter notifications off. I actually don't even have Twitter on my phone anymore because it was just really stressful to like see my name and my face randomly, and like people I think have said to me recently, we're like, well, you already have a YouTube channel, you're already on the TV, like you would consent to all of that, like I don't know why you're surprised. And I don't really like when people say that to me, and I don't respect that when people say it to me, because just because you see a boulder rolling towards you, that doesn't mean that the boulder's not going to hurt when it hits you, if that makes sense. It's just kind of a lot. It's an influx of attention at once, and a lot of it is unwanted attention. I got on a game show to do trivia. I didn't ask for my life to be splintered and opened up, and for people to be sending me crazy stuff on Instagram, you know what I mean? Like that's it. I don't open myself up to exploitation, you know? And so that was kind of overwhelming, and it definitely grew a social media aversion for a while. So that did kind of help with my hiatus from YouTube, I'm not gonna lie. I had an amazing experience, and I met a bunch of amazing people. Actually, the people that I competed against, Nam and Fiona, were two of, I think, the people that I consider myself closest to on the show. And I met so many other cool people that I still talk to pretty often. So I just think that it was something that I'm definitely gonna cherish forever, and something that I can't say like, oh, I recommend everyone do it, because it's like, you have to be let on, you know? But it's like, take the test. If you ever want to be on anything, just take the test, because the easiest way to make sure that you're not going to do it is to not apply, you know? And I did it on a whim, literally sitting right there. I took the test, so like, just do it. Do it. Next life update. I'm in a sorority. I'm a spring 2022 initiate of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, Eta Kappa chapter, and that's pretty fun. Yeah, that happened this spring, and that also just like required a lot of attention. It's been amazing to be part of such a network of influential and inspirational women. I've been meeting so many people and connecting with sorors that have come through Spelman, and also just across the world and across the country, and it's also just been another incredible world-opening experience, definitely. So I put that in the life updates because that is an update of my life, something that definitely is going to influence my future without a doubt. You know, I've never felt such an influx of love outside of my blood family, and I'm really grateful for it. Just yesterday, one of my sisters, it was her birthday, and she was having a really tough day, and everyone that was in town with her got together and they made a surprise party for her, and it was an amazing day, and we sang to her on Zoom and stuff like that. So it's just like, to be a part of something like that is really a blessing, and I've only been in it for a month, but I just know that for the rest of my life I've got that, so that's exciting. Yes. And school's hard, okay? I did good this semester, as I should, but school is definitely hard. It definitely took a toll on me mentally and physically, because it's just when you have a threshold for yourself of like how well you want to do, and it feels like you're not gonna reach that threshold, I know for me, the hardest person on myself was myself. And so I had to kind of like hold myself back from bullying myself, honestly, into like, oh, you're not getting an A in this class, that's a problem. It's that kind of thing where it's like, well, I'm trying my best, okay? So that was just something that I had to deal with, and I just wanted to say that here because I fully understand people who have imposter syndrome and people who are their biggest enemy, because that's me on me. Yeah, I hear you, and I'm here. I get it. Being at a school like Spelman, good lord. Everyone here is curing cancer and being on Jeopardy, you know, it's stuff like that where it's like everyone is just so successful and it feels mediocrity is not an option. Being mediocre, or am I just not landing on the moon? You know, it's stuff like that where you just kind of have to keep it in context and keep it in context for yourself. And being at a school like mine does not really foster that. I'm a victim and a perpetrator of it, you know, so whatever. It's been a crazy few months. I've been on the news, I've been on TV, I'm streaming on Hulu. Yikes. School is gonna continue, but I'm actually very excited for the summer to relax a little bit, and I'm actually going to go see my friends that I haven't seen in a really long time right now, and I have a whole chunk of books right here that I have never touched, and it's just gonna be a good summer, I think. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. That's about it for Claire here. Hope you have a wonderful summer, and I'm back. Whether you like it or not. Bye.